Hey yo mes petits loups, j'espère que vous allez bien et nous nous retrouvons pour le chapitre 2 de Black Mirror 3. Putain, maintenant faut pas s'en mêler les pinceaux quand tu balances le titre parce que ça fait beaucoup de numéros. Alors du coup, donc, une fois qu'on a parlé au doc là, on va aller chercher notre médicament. Donc c'est Abby, comment elle s'appelle la meuf déjà?
My head's still pounding.
Abby?
That Murray found me in the woods yesterday.
Abaya ou je sais plus, elle a un nom loufoque.
I should get this medication as soon as possible. And I
Ouais,
could
c'est ça.
ask the inspector whether Murray's finally corrected his statement. And I've got an appointment with the priest too. It can't be that difficult to find my father's grave. Oh, and I should find that ominous place in the woods. Enjoy it, Darren. It's gonna be a long day.
Ok alors, direction... Ah non merde, par là c'est l'hôtel. Ah non, d'une pipe. Voilà. Donc faut qu'on aille à l'épicerie. Ok, ici... Attends. Café, épicerie.
Closed. Strange.
Ok,
The
donc
shop
on
was still
constate que
open
c'est
this
fermé.
time yesterday.
Ah ouais, d'accord, stylé. Non, je viens de découvrir un réglage sur mon pied de micro. Aucun sens, les gars. Alors, mec, ça fait 1 an qu'il a le pied. Vient de comprendre comment ça fonctionnait en fait. Aucun sens. Alors, du coup... Donc en fait, on retourne voir le doc pour lui parler de cette situation fâcheuse.
Hello, doctor? Can I ask you a quick question?
Le doc qui fume comme un pompier.
How can I help you?
There's a problem with my medication.
You don't like the taste? That's normal. Swallow them with orange juice instead of water.
No, it's not that. The shop's closed, and it doesn't look like Abaya is there.
Ah bah ouais, d'accord.
Oh, I forgot completely. Abaya's always in Ipswich on Tuesdays. She does a self-defense course there.
I would have thought a refereeing course would be more her thing. And how do I get my medication now?
Well, if the postman has already been, he's probably left the deliveries in the barrel next to the door.
Barrel next to the door. With medication. What if someone steals it?
Right next to the police station. I don't think so.
Here's to village life.
Bon alors là, pour le côté RP de la chose, tu vois, on peut parler. Donc on va poser quelques questions quand même au doc.
Something strange happened to me last night. I don't know what was real and what wasn't.
Tell me about it, Adrian.
I was just on my way back to the village when I was attacked by large black dogs in the woods. Fortunately, there was a shack close by, which I was able to hold up in. I couldn't get back out through the door. Once I cut my way outside through the floor with a chainsaw, there were no signs the dogs had been there at all. Then I fell unconscious. Supposedly, Murray found me there in the middle of the night and brought me back to the hotel. I can't remember any of that.
A classic dream of repression. The black dogs, and then... There's nothing there. It's a deep-seated fear of the consequences of your actions.
What do these black dogs mean? What kind of creatures are they?
Fleeing from vicious, aggressive dogs. That sounds like a typical nightmare. It expresses the fear of one's own aggressive side. Were the dogs alone, or was someone with them?
No, they were alone. Just the dogs.
Dogs who roam around without a human master suggests a suppressed issue with dominance. It could also suggest exactly the opposite, though. That the dreamer is neglecting a particular part of himself, which is alluded to by the nature of the dogs. What breed of dog were they?
No idea. Hellhounds? They were definitely huge and black.
Large dogs reinforce the meaning I was talking about. The fact that they're black would suggest their origin in the subconscious.
Are there any tablets I can take for this? Do you know Ralph?
Ralph? No. Who's that?
Oh, not so important. I saw a woman dressed in white. Almost looked like some kind of wedding dress.
Where did you see her?
When I was locked in the shack, from the window, she was standing on the edge of the clearing. She saw me and then disappeared into the woods.
Did she say anything or do anything?
Well, I didn't hear anything, but perhaps. She certainly wasn't just wandering around. It almost seemed as though she was looking for something.
Really? There's a legend here in Willow Creek about a white lady who wanders through the woods looking for her child. In vain, as the story goes, but no one has ever seen her.
Until now.
Don't worry, Adrian. That's a completely natural reaction to this myth. It originates from the collective longing for a pure mother figure who can be adored like a saint. Out of the whole thing that there are chosen ones who perceive her apparition. And everyone wants to be a chosen one. That's just human.
You've got an explanation for everything, haven't you?
Psychology is the modern theology.
What can you tell me about Warm Hill?
Well, not a lot, really. It's a little hamlet that belongs to Willow Creek. There are only a few people living there. Most of the houses are falling apart. I think it's where all the miners used to live.
Do you see me as being an arsonist?
Judging by your nightmares, you do at least seem to have a violence-orientated imagination.
Yeah, but Stephen King has that too.
As far as I'm aware, he has never been under suspicion of an arson attack resulting in 3 dead.
Whose side are you actually on?
On your side, Adrian.
Good. I swear to you that I've only ever told you the truth.
There are as many truths as there are people, Adrian, and we still have to find yours.
You like living in Willow Creek?
Yes, I like the life and the people. It's like time stood still here.
And every few years, along comes some psycho and murders half a dozen locals.
Yes, well, compared to the murder statistics in London, it's a proper holiday here.
Get this, I've been released on bail.
Well, that's a good reason to celebrate.
I'm not quite so sure. The bail was paid anonymously. You know anything about that by any chance?
Anonymously? No. Who'd do something like that?
No idea. To be honest, I'd hoped you were behind it. This Spooner reckons he's a bit of a big shot.
He's one of those people who pack their own bags and then complain when they're too heavy.
What kind of bags?
Oh, he mucked something up in London and was posted here as punishment. Something he's not dealing with too well.
What did he do? Book the wrong guy?
You know about it? Well, Mr. Spooner is a bit of a trigger-happy cowboy. As far as I know, he overstepped his authority back in London, and that led to some guilty people getting off. Or maybe the other way round. However, I'm not exactly right in the picture with all this.
Oh, great. A bad-natured investigator who can't tell the difference between guilty and innocent. I couldn't have come up against a better guy. How come you ended up here in the first place?
A colleague of mine I'd known from my student days. A doctor. Heinz Hermann. Once worked here in the sanatorium. He was a friend of the Gordons. Then, 12 years ago, those dreadful murders took place. Heinz was one of the victims. I came here to give his family and the others a little spiritual support, and I'm still here. That's just how life goes sometimes.
Do you believe me?
Darren, Adrian, we've gone through this so many times before. Of course I believe you.
Then why am I still on the hit list?
I'm a doctor, not a judge. By the way, they rejected the assessment of your not being of sound mind.
Rejected? But what about the awful nightmares?
That kind of reaction is only normal, Adrian. If somebody suddenly revealed to me that I was descended from a long line of bloodthirsty murderers, I'd have nightmares too.
Catch you later.
Take care.
Ok, une fois ce petit discours fait, on ressort de chez le doc et on va nous-mêmes aller gauler les médocs dans le baril en fait, tout simplement. Alors le baril... Ah, c'est là.
Barrel. It's says Willow Creek Corner Shop on it.
Ouais, il est sorti ce fils de pute de maths. Tu vas voir que lui va nous causer des problèmes, c'est sûr et
Just
certain.
look at
Je
that.
le sens bien comme ça.
That's a buyer's mailbox. And there's the post from today.
L'avantage d'habiter dans un petit village comme ça, tu vois. Comme elle disait, personne va venir le voler alors que nous on est déjà en train de voler ça, tu vois.
The package is from a tea supplier. It says here that the customer is Gordon's Palace. Either the postman's quite lazy, or he doesn't like Murray. Maybe I should take the package to him. I'll be dropping by the hotel sooner or later. What else is there?
Les pilules, les pilules!
That must be mine. Sender's a drug company. I'll leave the prescription in the barrel, so a buyer knows that I picked up my medication myself.
Ok, alors attendez, bougez pas, je vire encore cette putain de 4G. Hop. Parce qu'en fait, ça me fait des sales interférences dans le micro, dans l'épisode, dans BM1 et 2. Je me suis rendu compte que... que ça avait foutu le bordel. Donc, voilà, pour vous épargner ces bruits totalement intempestifs. Alors attends, maintenant du coup, je me dirige vers l'hôtel alors. J'utilise cette putain de carte. Tu vas me dire que j'ai pas été... Ah, hôtel des Gordon Palace. Ah, c'est stylé, on voit le mec courir et tout. Ultra stylé. Donc on va remettre le paquet de thé à Murray.
Weird. Murray isn't there.
Absent, hein. Le mec c'est très rare qu'il soit absent. Dirigez-vous alors vers l'hôtel machin. Donc tu sais quoi, on va aller se balader direct dans le bureau de Murray. Voilà, on va aller lui déposer ça sur son petit bureau. Au calme.
Murray? Doesn't seem to be there. I'll put the package on his desk.
Très très bonne idée, mon petit madame.
Hello? What's this?
Bien stylé son petit bureau à Murray quand même, on se crède, hein.
How come Murray's involved with the law? I can't believe it. It's a receipt for my bail. Signed by the judge, paid by Murray. What the hell is this guy up to?
What are you doing here,
Aha.
Mr. Michaels?
Actually, I just wanted to be nice and brought you your package from the village. But then I found this. I'd like some answers. What are you up to, Murray?
You know, Mr. Michaels, it's very simple. I believe in your innocence, and I'm sure you don't deserve to be in jail.
Yeah, sure. A miser like you risks 5,000 pounds in order to help a complete stranger. Nonsense. What's going on? Tell me.
I'd suggest you just be happy you're free, and we don't talk about it anymore.
Oh no, you're not getting away from me that easily. I want to know what you're up to, Murray. I want to hear it in your own words. Now!
Mr. Michaels, you know how it is. When something terrible happens somewhere, it attracts the people. But not forever. People these days are quickly bored and want to see something new. And honestly, it's been 3 weeks since
I
you
don't
last
believe
killed.
it. You paid the bail in hope that I'd start to murder people? Just so your damn hotel is fully booked?
Don't get so upset, Mr. Michaels.
You're totally insane. Screw you.
You should be thankful, Mr. Michaels. No one else would have put up your bail. No one else. You have no friends in Willow Creek. You're a lonely maniac, an arsonist, a criminal. You have no one but me, and you should be damn thankful.
Let room service know I'm checking out. I don't get it.
Ah ouais, Murray il se met extrêmement bien. Alors ensuite, il faut qu'on aille à l'église, les gars. Alors vu qu'on y a été une fois, voilà. Direction l'église de Warmill. Ok. Est-ce que j'ai bien compris? Portail, voilà. On va à la maison du père Frédéric. Voilà. Donc on va frapper à la porte
Hello?
du père, wesh.
No one there.
On récupère la paire de cisailles ici.
I think I'll borrow them.
Et on va parler au fossoyeur totalement possédé. Je sais pas ce qu'il fout lui là-bas.
Mr. Gravedigger?
Yes, lad.
Have you ever heard about the white lady in the woods?
Yes, I've heard about her, but I've never seen her. Apparently only those of pure heart can see her. That can't be true, though, 'cause no one here in the village has seen her, not even the priest.
What does that tell us about the people of Willow Creek?
Nonsense. There's nothing wrong with the people here. It's that murderous clan in the castle who've been spreading fear and terror for centuries. It's a pity you didn't do your job right, boy. The castle should have burned down to its foundations. Then there'd finally be some peace around here.
It wasn't me. The church is closed. Didn't the priest say he'd be back again today?
He wanted to sit off after breakfast. Call back again later.
I'd better be going.
Keep your eyes peeled, lad.
Il a pas un anglais chelou quand même ce gars-là. On dirait c'est de l'anglais avec un accent russe. Trop louche. Alors ensuite les petits bonhommes, il faut ressortir de ce bordel là. Il va falloir qu'on aille se faire chier dans les bois là. Suivez la... Prends ton temps surtout. Suivez la route qui mène au phare. Mais comment ça? Ah, attends. Je vais pas là-dedans. Voilà, il va nous ramener à l'entrée, ça sera plus simple. Donc là, je ressors. Ici, c'est la cabane. Parce que là, ils disent direct, suivez la route qui mène au phare. Alors, bah attends. Eh ouais, parce que j'ai que les endroits que j'ai visités, forcément. Bon, on va trouver le phare. Ah, la route qui mène au phare. Willow Bay. Techniquement, le phare devrait être là, alors, ça voudrait dire. Donc, faut que je repasse par Willow Creek. Attends. Il y avait un truc dans la rivière, mais on verra ça plus tard. Alors, attends. Là, c'est le château. Là, c'est la route vers Willow Creek. Au pire, on peut tenter d'aller à gauche là.
I've no idea where that path leads. Before I get myself lost.
Ok, il veut pas y aller. Chemin. Ah, voilà. Ok, c'est bien ici. Oh, putain, la morgue du docteur Herman,
What
wesh.
is that? Flashback? Am I having them in the mornings now? What does this little man in my subconscious want to tell me? I better pop one of those pills.
Ok. Prends-toi un système de pilule, pas du tout. Alors, attends, bouge pas. La cisaille, tu utilises ça direct sur les barbelés, ma petite biche. Oh, ça dégage. Voilà, putain, le mec il cisaille clair. Vache.
That's it. It's easy to carry the barbed wire away with the shields.
Ok, donc là on peut
That's actually
passer.
a no parking sign. But I guess in this context it means stay out.
Il a toujours une parlotte incroyable, hein. Ça, le gars a besoin de nous parler de trucs de merde. C'est vraiment de la merde. Oh putain.
I remember this house. I used to play with Angelina here when I was a kid. Could it be that Joyce was right?
Putain, ça fait bizarre de revoir ce plan qui est légèrement différent en fait, même en termes de dimension. J'ai l'impression qu'ils ont... La morgue me paraissait plus large dans le 1, où l'image était peut-être plus étirée, j'en ai aucune idée. En tout cas, ça fait bizarre d'être là. Alors, attends. Attends, mon loulou. On examine direct la voiture, en fait.
What a rust bucket. But it suits the house.
La vache.
It's just a blanket. Keep calm, Darren. Just an old rusty car. Just an old rusty car.
Donc il dit la même chose, très bien. Examinez la voiture devant la mort, puis fouillez les environs à la recherche du trou qui apparaît dans vos cauchemars. Aurez des bois, benne à ordures.
Garbage can with a lock on it. Could be protection against wild animals. Or prying eyes. The lock is too strong. I'd be better off looking for the key.
Ah oui, d'accord. Dans les buissons, qu'est-ce qu'il y a dans la buissonnade, wesh? Le mec prend plutôt son temps. Hein. Donc attends, derrière la clôture, ok. Ah,
Judging by the security measures at the gate, whoever lives here doesn't like visitors.
Ah, parce que la baraque, la morgue a été revendue et c'est un mec qui vit là maintenant. Eh ben, bravo, mon petit patate.
Looks like no one's lived here for decades, apart from the rats, of course.
Ouais, mais tu vas voir que finalement, bizarrement, il y a un mec louche qui vit là. Ok, l'orée des bois, c'est mort du coup. Il n'y a rien. Donc on va faire derrière la clôture. Le trou n'est pas là. Oui, parce qu'on est à la recherche du trou qu'on voit dans nos visions, tu vois. Là où on est tombé avec Angelina, parce que je suppose que c'était Angelina. Qu'on a vu. Coin sombre. Pas de trou dans le sol. Mais il y a quelque chose. Ah, chicada! Encore un autocollant. Ouais, c'est fort possible. Qu'est-ce qu'il est devenu le Raph? Il vivait dans la cabane à l'ancienne académie la dernière fois qu'on l'a vu.
If the hole in the woods that Angelina fell in as a child was somewhere around here, it's long since disappeared. Find an anchor in reality? What garbage.
Ok. Alors attendez, petit bonhomme. Alors, on retourne à l'église et ce coup-ci, on va pouvoir alpaguer le prêtre Frédéric, quoi. Le père. Le curé. Où est-il? Il est chez lui ou dans l'église? Visiblement, il est dans le sacristie de l'église. Ah, voilà, nickel. Ok, donc là, il va falloir épuiser le dialogue. C'est parti.
Reverend is too much of an honor, my son. I'm Father Frederick.
I see. Father, I'm Darren Michaels. You might know me already from the papers.
I do. I assume you come to confess.
No, actually I haven't. I don't have anything to confess yet.
What can I do for you then?
Can you tell me where Samuel Gordon is buried?
I'm sorry, no.
Can you tell me where Samuel Gordon is buried?
I'm sorry, no.
The church here was built by Marcus Gordon, right?
The good Marcus, yes. It was the year 1213 when Marcus Gordon struck down his brother Mordred in a duel.
Marcus killed Mordred? Why?
A brotherly feud which had been smouldering for some time. Marcus embodied good, Mordred evil, according to the legend. Marcus beat Mordred. Good prevailed.
And what's this got to do with the Gordon curse? It originated in this period, right?
Yes, as far as I know. Mordred uttered the curse shortly before he drew his last breath. He put a curse on Marcus and all following generations. But that will soon be over. Lady Victoria is the last of the Gordons. The family line ends with her. Mercifully, one would be forgiven to say, as the clan has terrorized this whole region with its dreadful family history. But I'm sure you already know all of this. Seems like you are well informed.
Let's put it this way. I've been forced against my will to look at the curse in a bit more detail.
What do you mean by that?
My real name is Adrian Gordon. I belong to that clan there in the castle.
Oh, that's, I'd say, a surprise. Adrian Gordon. I thought he died as a 13-year-old. Didn't he fall down the castle staircase?
That's part of the dreadful family history that you were talking about before. But as you can see, I'm still alive.
Risen again from the dead. My congratulations and God's blessing, my son. And what is your relationship to the Gordons, if I may ask?
Perhaps you can remember Samuel Gordon?
Oh, yes, Samuel. He came to confession shortly before he... well, you know. Yes, I remember him.
He was my father.
That explains quite a lot.
It would seem you've been in charge here for a long time.
What are 40 years compared to eternity?
Seems the gravedigger has also been working here for an eternity.
Mark? Oh, he does his job well. Yes, he really feels all that digging in his bones. He's been looking for an apprentice for years, but no one seems to be interested. Are you educated in a profession?
I'm a physics student.
Ah. Well, let's talk about something else.
Can you tell me where Samuel Gordon is buried?
I'm afraid I can't tell you in which grave he's buried, but I can understand that you'd like to know.
Is there any kind of plan of who is buried where?
Not for the anonymous graves. But wait, I think I know how I can help you.
Thank you, Father. We were talking about Marcus and Mordred.
Yes, that's right. Marcus struck down his brother, Mordred, in a duel in the year 1213. After that, in order to atone for his actions, he had this church built here on pagan ground. A few years later, he also built the academy, also on pagan ground. It was to be used to house the Gordon Chronicles, so the curse could be researched by academics. But the academy was completely burned to the ground in 1512. Most of the chronicles were destroyed. Everything that could be recovered was brought here, to the church.
Right, but all of these stories always begin with Marcus killing his brother. Does no one know the cause of the dispute?
Well, there are various theories. Some say that Mordred was possessed by the devil. I also read somewhere that they were fighting over a woman, which is pretty much the same thing, right? Basically, it's about the fact that Marcus Gordon, the more religious and stable brother, won. Mordred is depicted as a godless sinner who's burning in hell to this day.
Do you know if the brothers were born here?
Probably not. Both were tireless crusaders in the name of the church. But why they built a castle here in Willow Creek can only be speculated on. Perhaps they freed the land of non-believers and the castle used to be a kind of keep in order to hold the area. Or they were gifted the land by the church as a reward for their support in the Crusades.
Thank you, Father.
Ok, donc là on en a fini avec les
Thanks for
questions
the
qu'on
help.
peut poser au père.
May the Lord
Il
be
nous a
with you.
remis la Le livre des morts, je crois que c'est ça, que c'est comme ça qu'ils appellent ça. Alors attends, fais voir, liste des inhumations en 1981. Fais péter le bike,
The list
ça.
of the names of all those who were buried here in August 1981. There was Sir William Gordon, Henry Stanton, Dr. Heinz Herman, Dr. Robert Gordon, James, Victor Sebastian Valley, and last but not least, Samuel Gordon.
Ok, donc là on va partir dans la localisation de la tombe du Daron. Et visiblement, c'est très bordélique. Donc oui, je disais que du coup, ça allait être un joyeux bordel. Alors il faut examiner le groupe de tombes qui se trouve déjà sur la droite de l'église.
That's quite a recent grave. There are even a few flowers still lying on it. That's quite a recent grave.
Ok, donc les tombes à droite et celle en face de l'église, donc je suppose que celle-ci. faut pas être pressé, hein. Vache.
This is where Miss Valley is buried. Murdered by my cursed sister. Perhaps I should bring a few flowers the next time I visit. Victor Sebastian Valley. Little Vic.
Ah, Vic. Putain, il est enterré là.
Buried in the family grave next to his sister. I can cross him off the anonymous list.
Ok, donc après, on va au cimetière. Donc derrière l'église. Ok, une fois ici. Oh, putain, il y a un nombre d'interactivités. Attends. Coin des tombes anonymes. Ah, c'est ici du coup.
Good. Let's see who's buried.
Ok.
Funerals in August 1981. William Gordon, Dr. Heinz Herman, Victor Sebastian Valley, Henry Stanton, Dr. Robert Gordon, James Samuel Gordon. There are 5 graves, but 7 names on the list. Too many. I can rule out Little Vic. He was buried in the Valley family grave. Anyway, he didn't commit suicide. My father did that. Little Vic Valley wasn't given an anonymous grave. Which of the other 6 on the list isn't buried here? Little Vic Valley wasn't given an anonymous grave. Which of the other 6 on the list isn't buried here? Little Vic Valley was...
Alors du coup, on peut retourner voir le père maintenant, parce qu'on a d'autres informations. Bah, je sais pas si t'as entendu, il a écrit un truc dans son bouquin. Dans son livre de notes. Donc on retourne voir le curé, le prêtre.
Hello, Father.
Adrian, welcome to my
Faire partie pour un tour.
How come William Gordon isn't in the family crypt?
He committed suicide and actually belonged on the northern wall. But Lady Victoria convinced me that the circumstances of William's death couldn't be clarified completely. Samuel also doubted that William committed suicide. The way that William fell from the tower window suggested that he was pushed rather than jumped himself. But as I said, that couldn't be clarified. So this burial place was a compromise between what Lady Victoria wanted for William and my duty as a parish priest.
Who is this James on the list? Doesn't he have a surname?
Yes, well, James. He was William Gordon's illegitimate son. He hanged himself after years of being experimented on in the sanatorium. It's thought that he is the one who murdered Robert Gordon.
What kind of family have I been born into? Did you know Robert Gordon?
Oh yes, Robert. Victoria's first son. He was manager of the sanatorium. Caused Victoria lots of distress. She was so disappointed in him when she heard about what he'd done in the sanatorium. He managed to keep it all secret during his lifetime.
Who was Henry Stanton?
Henry. The name is familiar, but I can't remember exactly. He definitely wasn't from around here. I'm sorry. I don't know anymore.
Who might know more then?
Ask Mark. He's in the village more often than I am.
Did you know Dr. Herman?
Yes. He worked in the mortuary. Was a very busy pathologist and a friend of the Gordons. He was in league with the manager of the sanatorium, Robert Gordon, hence the closeness to the Gordons. They both died a violent death.
They were murdered. And why were they buried anonymously?
After their death, They found out unpleasant things about them.
What kind of things?
Dreadful experiments on innocent souls, their patients. I don't really want to talk about it. They certainly never came to confession. Neither Herman nor Robert Gordon. They died as sinners and as such forfeited their right to receive the last rites.
Last rites? What's that for again? And why can a murderer get them, but not someone who commits suicide?
The last rites wash you clean of your sins and prevent your soul from having to burn in hell. Only those who repent their sins can receive it, though. If a dying murderer repents his actions, then he can receive the last rites. Someone who commits suicide cannot, and therefore lands in hell.
How simple life can be sometimes. I'd like to hear the story about Marcus and Mordred.
My Marcus, a few years it was to be, but the
Right, but all
Well,
of
Ok,
I will
on a déjà
basically
écouté ça,
know, but
Allez,
perhaps
ça
more
dégage.
Thank you, Father.
Ok,
Thanks
alors,
for the help.
May the Lord be with
donc on
you.
retourne au tombe maintenant. Oh putain, mais c'est quand même un sacré bordel d'aller-retour dans tous les sens. Allez, cimetière, tombe anonyme.
Little Vic Valley wasn't given an anonymous grave. Which of the others?
Attends,
Little Vic Valley wasn't given...
qu'est-ce que c'est que ce putain de bordel?
Little Vic Valley wasn't...
J'ai oublié de faire un truc alors.
Little Vic Valley what? Little Vic Valley... Little Vic...
Ah bah merde alors.
Little Vic... This certainly isn't a well-groomed graveyard. Most of the graves are overgrown with twining weeds and roots.
Ouais, le fossoyeur, il est plus penché, si tu veux, sur la bouteille de pif que sur l'entretien du cimetière, clairement. Attends, je comprends pas en fait, il manque quelque chose dans la solution une fois de plus.
Aha, William Gordon, my great-grandfather. One of those who died in 1981. So, he can't have been buried anonymously.
Mhm.
That's the Gordon family crypt. The musty skeletons of my ancestors are just behind this door.
Eh ben pas du
I'm
tout,
not
Moludo.
interested
Si
in
tu savais
paying
comment
my
ils sont
family.
extrêmement farfelus, tes ancêtres. Les mecs ont été enterrés dans des cryptes secrètes sous des châteaux où faut faire un bordel pas possible pour déverrouiller un mur en pierre. Enfin bon, bref. Le cimetière est clairement vide, quoi. Bah, il manque un truc.
The Great
Mololo.
Digger mentioned something about wild boars rampaging around here, but they must have been really big specimens and damn wild too. And of all places, they chose to run wild here. Strange.
Ok, putain.
So that means that Dr. Herman, Henry, Robert, James, and my father are buried here. Now I just need to
Putain.
find out which gravestone.
Il dit pas la même chose là. Ah d'accord. Ok, donc il fallait déjà aller... Oh putain, fallait déjà... Alors c'était pas marqué dans la soluce les gars, donc n'oubliez pas d'aller checker le caveau familial des Gordon à gauche et la pierre de William. Évidemment, si t'as suivi mon let's play de BM1, tu sais donc où William est enterré en fait. Alors, Henry Stanton, il est là lui. James sur celle à gauche. Dr Herman en bas à gauche. Dr Robert en bas à droite. Donc Samuel Gordon, c'est là. On est bon, mais t'es pas là.
That must be it. My father's grave. So the first clue must be here. Here it says Ichi Agnes Dia Ki Tolit Hecatum Mundi. A quote from the Bible, some rotting flowers. At least someone's been looking after the grave. No more clues. I can't find anything. Either there's no clue here, or this isn't the right place. Nothing. Maybe someone was just wanting to take the mickey. Or the message wasn't meant for me at all. Nah, it's futile to search any longer. It's just a gravestone with a quote from the Bible. Not a single damn clue. Wait a second. The quote from the Bible. Maybe that's the clue. I must ask the priest about it. It may mean something.
Donc vous oubliez pas de cliquer 3 fois d'affilée déjà.
Wait
Hein.
a second.
Voilà, jusqu'à temps qu'ils disent un instant cette citation de la Bible, machin. Il faut retourner voir le curé maintenant. Mais c'est un foutu merdier. Quand t'as pas de solution, tu peux quand même... tu finis par revenir parler au père,
Hello,
mais...
Father.
Tu peux te dire, je vais parler au fossoyeur, je vais retourner à Willow Creek, je vais essayer de questionner les gens, j'en ai appris plus et tout ça. Enfin, c'est vraiment, c'est ouf, hein, comment c'est foutu. Alors, citation de la Bible, voilà, ça là, c'est...
Does the saying Eche Agnes Dea Ki Tolit Peccatum Mundi mean anything to you?
Of course. It's a quotation from the Gospel of John. John the Baptist was seen by many as the Messiah, but he said, I am not the Messiah. He is the one who comes after.
C'est nous le Messie, c'est sûr.
The next day, John saw Jesus coming toward him and said, Ecce agnus Dei qui tolit peccatum mundi. Behold, the Lamb of God that taketh away the sin of the world. This was he of whom I said, He who comes after me has surpassed me because he was before me. John 1:15 to 29. The sinless who took away the sin of the world. Praise the Lord, he sacrificed his Son to lighten our hearts. Jesus Christ, our Savior, is the Lamb of God who takes away the sin of the world. He is the fulfillment of all sacrifice and the end of all sacrifice.
Amen. I think I found my father's grave.
I assume you now feel relieved.
Not really. The phrase Ecce Agnes Dea, etc., it's written on my father's grave. Is there anywhere else I can find it?
Of course. In every Bible.
And out there, near the church maybe?
Yes, we have it here in the church. Just have a look around.
The Lamb of God, you said?
That's right. John 1, verse 29.
Can you tell me something about the graveyard?
Oh, it's wonderful, isn't it? You can really sense the centuries past when you're in it. According to the records, some of the graves are over 800 years old.
Probably all Gordons.
The Gordons have had their own crypt since 1512. The academy was burned down and, well, space was needed for the many dead, and that's why the graveyard was rearranged.
Ok. Alors,
Thanks for the
May
help.
the Lord
là on va se diriger vers la porte d'entrée et on va aller sur le poteau droit. Bon, attends. Ah, colonne, voilà.
The quotation on my father's gravestone is here. The Lamb of God.
Ok.
That's what the priest thought. Aha, a secret compartment. I wonder who made that. Why?
Putain, lourd, on récupère une petite
The
lettre.
plot thickens.
Tu m'étonnes. Allez, fais péter la lettre, Bobby.
If you don't want to suffer the same fate as your father, just keep quiet about everything that happens to you. No one must know of the secret that lies at the end of your path. But you're only at the beginning, and you'd be well to prove your innocence first. If you fulfill all the tasks that I set you, no one will doubt your innocence anymore. In this first task, you must look out for people who need help. Fulfill tasks? What's that all about? Must be another one of Murray's sick ideas. Huh. Well, I'll play along. Maybe I can piss on his parade some.
Ok, donc maintenant. Alors on va quitter l'église maintenant les gars, et sur le chemin on va rencontrer un type qui est tombé en panne de bagnole, et donc du coup on va lui proposer notre aide comme c'est indiqué dans le document qu'on vient de récup. Alors où est-ce qu'il est tombé en panne? On dirait c'est à la croisée des deux chemins, donc c'est plus loin. Voilà. Ah, route. Ok, le gars il est là. Eh, c'est le véhicule de tout à l'heure qu'on a vu à la morgue, dit Morgers.
The guy seems to be having a problem with his car. Maybe I can help him out.
Donc ça se trouve lui c'est le mec chelou qui vit dans la baraque, l'ancienne morgue du docteur Herman. Ça se trouve c'est ça là, c'est... On va vite en savoir plus, Malveillant.
Hi, are you having problems?
Hey?
With your car?
No, I'm freezing my balls off here for fun. Bollocks. Sod it, the car won't start. You're a car mechanic, are you?
No.
I didn't think so. You look more the theoretical type, am I right?
Kind of. I studied physics for 4 terms.
Well, that's better than sociology. Can you have a quick look at it? I'm stuffed here.
Well, to be honest, I'm not very practical. But I could get some help from the village if you want. I'm headed there anyway.
Okay. Drop into the pub, tell Tom what's happened. Tell him Phil's banger is knackered again and he's bound to know what's wrong with it.
Tom? And what if he's not there?
Are you having a laugh? Of course he'll be there.
It could take me a while, though. Maybe I'll have a go. Nothing to lose, huh?
Be my guest. Over to you.
Are you from Willow Creek?
How did you know that?
Well, 'cause you know Tom.
No, I'm not from around here. So, have you found out what's up with it yet?
How old is this car? It's more rust than engine.
God knows. It's always started okay before, though.
My guess is that it was one of Henry Ford's prototypes.
Ha ha.
How is Ralph?
Ralph? I don't know him.
Oh, I thought you guys hung out together quite a bit.
Why's that?
Well, I thought he hung around the old house, and because I saw your car parked there this morning. Yeah, I might have seen him. It's a filthy dive, but probably much better than no roof over your head. Ah, yes, that must be it. A wire's come off here.
Bonjour, bonjour. Donc on va donc il nous a kidnappés.
Jesus, what the hell
Ça,
is
je
that?
pense que t'as capté le délire.
Help! Can anyone hear me? Help!
On dirait bien qu'on est dans l'un des tiroirs de la morgue.
Shut your mush in there, will you?
Hey, what's going on? Are you crazy? Let me out now!
So you can go and graft to the fuzz? Forget it.
What are you up to? Help!
Oh, shut it. No one can hear you. You're staying in there till I decide what to do with you.
Hey, maybe we can talk this over. Look, I promise I won't breathe a word.
Oh, yeah. That's what they all say. Look, make yourself comfortable. That could be your mark.
No, you can't do this!
You have no idea what I am capable of. Have fun. I got things to do now.
Wait!
Bon,
Hey! Oh my god.
alors.
If I can't find a way out of here fast, that maniac is gonna kill me.
Ouais, ça c'est sûr.
For Christ's sake, Mordred, you could at least help me out for once.
Carrément, maintenant on en est à parler à Mordred. Le plafond est en métal. Donc faut déjà examiner la plafonnerie folle.
But it doesn't seem to be that thick. It's really rusty. The whole thing's fallen apart.
Ok.
It's totally rusted through. Hell, there's something here. It's moving back and forth. Oh my god. I think I know where I am. It must be some kind of cold room where they keep dead bodies.
Absolument.
Huh. There's a kind of stretcher up there that you can pull out. If this goddamn stretcher wasn't so smooth, maybe I could apply enough force to ram it through the door.
Ensuite, faut utiliser le tire-bouchon là-haut.
Okay, I'll just fix up my own
Voilà.
handle. Whoa. Oh, yuck. Gross. What kind of stench is that? I gotta get out of here fast. Okay, I've really gotta get behind
Allez hop,
it.
tu recliques à chaque fois. Hein. Tu insistes, mon loup.
At last. Oh. I'm out of here.
Ah
I
putain,
don't
c'est
see a
salement
significant
glauque.
improvement in my situation here.
Tu m'étonnes. Putain, tu sens partout table de dissection. Du coup, j'ai envie direct de
You
cliquer
would
dessus.
normally cut up dead bodies on a table like this. Normally.
Ça se trouve, le mec, il est en train d'opérer des derniers cerfs, cousin. Non, j'en sais rien, mais c'est louche. Alors, vous vous réveillez dans ma nanana. Alors, le bouton rouge.
The light
La
switch
lumière.
is somewhere around here. That's not it. That was easy. What the hell did I press before? Oh, it looks like an intercom system. But it doesn't seem to be working.
Ok, donc on retourne vers les compartiments.
Compartments like you see in a morgue. It could have been one once. Luckily, these things don't work anymore. Or I'd probably have frozen to death.
Donc on retourne examiner les tiroirs pour découvrir des cochonneries là-dedans.
Good idea to have a look inside. It stinks like hell. But I'd love to know if there's anyone or anything moldering in there. Oh, I could have passed on that one. And to think I was just climbing on this thing.
Ok, mais apparemment on est censé découvrir...
The compartment is padlocked too.
Attends,
There
il y a une
are
personne qui est
animals
vivante.
here, like in my compartment. Damn. Jeez, there's someone in there. I can hear breathing.
Ok, voilà, c'est ça
Hello?
qu'on voulait, nous.
Hello? Anyone there? Can you hear me? Whoever's in there must be in a deep sleep. There's no way of waking them up.
Donc on va direct récupérer un truc
An
sur le
old
squelette.
skeleton. That's not very useful. What can I do with it? Whoops. The skull looks a bit wobbly.
Voilà, et on va récupérer un fémur aussi. La
Yep,
vache.
It's loose. So off with it. Two heads are better than
C'est
none
sûr.
at all.
Fémur, ah putain, voilà.
It gives pulling my leg a whole new meaning.
Ensuite, faut examiner de près le crâne pour trouver une bobine à l'intérieur.
A replica, probably. Something's rattling around in there. Either his brain has dried up.
Ok, on a trouvé. Ah oui, oui, oui. Ah putain, je me souviens de ce passage, les gars.
Reel of film.
Ça va être un sacré putain de bordel. Donc, alors attends. On va trouver un bouquin, je crois, un scalpel. Alors attends, on va prendre le hachoir, non?
Like you used to see in a butcher shop. A hideous butcher. Plain untipped cigarettes. If I never get out of here, then at least I can become a smoker.
Voilà. La petite bouteille. Yes.
None left. Pity.
Il faut prendre un bouquin.
Applications of chemistry. Quite a nice tome. It could prove to be a handy reference book.
On est bien d'accord. Il faut prendre le scalpel aussi.
So small and yet it slices through flesh like butter.
Ah ouais, c'est sa voix de possédé qui parle tout d'un coup. Putain, le mec, il est louche. Cigarette, la petite bouteille, ouvrez le tiroir, prenez le scalpel. Donc il faut examiner le livre, je crois.
A chemistry book dated 1972. It could still be useful.
Ok, d'accord. Alors, attends, moi, les lieux. Alors, il faut qu'on aille maintenant à gauche. Alors, attends, allez ensuite à gauche vers l'écran de projection.
An old yellowed screen.
Voilà, faut replier le bordel. Attends, non. On remonte le truc, il doit y avoir autre chose. Accessoires de photo.
Lots of film and photography equipment. Oh, this looks like an attachment for a camera. What's this?
Voilà, on a récupéré les lentilles de différentes couleurs, donc des filtres. Hein. Je pense que t'as capté le bordel, pas le leur.
I think it's a colored filter for cameras.
Ok. Déplier ensuite l'écran. Voilà. Alors attends, et ensuite on va vers le projecteur, on va y foutre la bobine dans le fion. Voilà. Dans le project put.
Lucky I always had to load the films in school. It's not as easy as you might think.
Ah, putain de merde.
I fixed the color filter to the front of the projector, so I can now use the different color gels to watch the film in bright colors.
Ok. On lance le film.
An ancient film projector. I'd be...
Comment ça? Ah d'accord, il faut... Ok. Faut lui indiquer que c'est sur la toile qu'il faut qu'il projette, mais ma gueule, où tu comptais le projeter ailleurs ou comment ça se passe? Bon alors attends, parce que là ça va devenir un peu relou. Déjà comment ça marche? Ok, ça c'est, on va dire gris, jaune, vert, rouge. Ok, donc utiliser les commandes du projecteur sur l'image. Alors attends. Faut mettre le jaune et le rouge. Jaune et rouge. Et ensuite, faut utiliser les commandes du bordel. Pour voir apparaître un fucking code. Tu vas me dire que les boutons aussi, là, ils bougent? Ah non, j'allais dire, wow, le type. Have that shallow voyage. Je vois même pas ce que ça fait en fait, ce truc-là. J'annonce. Ok, c'était bien ça. What? C'est normal que ça soit si long, tu crois? Ah mais non mais... Ah voilà, 21,80. Ok. Ok, donc 21,80 et c'est en fait le code de la boîte là-bas. Oui. On vient de l'avoir à enculer la combinaison. Tu joues à quoi? Mais attends, il est sérieux là? Mais attends. Bah attends, faut retourner voir apparemment. J'ai quitté trop tôt. C'est bizarre. On a clairement vu 21,81 quoi. S'afficher quand même. Et t'as vu le temps qu'il fallait attendre? Et les mecs sont vicieux quand même. Peut-être que c'est dans cette config là en fait que le chiffre reste allumé et qu'il le lit en fait et que donc là on peut aller ouvrir la boîte après. Ah.
2180.
D'accord, ok.
Autant pour moi, Madeleine.
Not a bad idea. Hiding a combination in a film that can also only be seen using a special color filter.
C'était astucieux, wesh. Donc là maintenant, 21,80.
If the numbers on the film are the combination for this box, then...
Normalement, on est bon, modèle. Ah, il le fait automatiquement. Bon, tant mieux.
Let's see. As I said already, I can't do anything with the photo. It looks like the person concerned has left the village and is therefore of no further interest to me. You've already gotten too much money out of me for the pictures of the fire, so that's it now. I have a new job for you. As far as I know, the fire fiend will be released sometime next week. He's a ticking time bomb that could blow up again at any time. Perhaps we could encourage him a little.
C'est quand même signé Murray, hein, cette affaire-là, les gars. En fait, Murray, il est gangster. C'est un putain de gangster, le gars. Il est extrêmement chaud, le vieux, finalement. Alors, attends. Bon, alors, attends, ça n'a aucun putain de sens. La suite, je t'annonce.
That can only be Murray. That, deserves the worst. There are gonna be some serious consequences. I've been through some horrible things, but this is really going too far.
Alors... Ah, le lecteur de cassette est là. Ok, d'accord.
But I don't know if it works or not. There's no plug on the end of the cable.
Ok, donc on prend le scalpel, qui est où déjà? J'allais dire, mais qu'est-ce que je fous avec un os dans mon inventaire? Mais ouais, il a pris un bout de fémur. Ok, on a récupéré les fils.
Great. Now I've got a few wires.
Allez ensuite vers le projecteur et dirigez-vous vers la porte. Comment ça, aller ensuite vers le projecteur? Je comprends pas ce qu'ils veulent dire. Ah oui, en fait, il faut éclairer la porte avec le projecteur. Très bien, appelez-le. Voilà. Ok, donc une fois que ça c'est fait, Ah, d'accord. Donc les fils, on utilise les fils sur l'interphone.
If I can repair the photocopier, the intercom will be child's play.
Donc en fait, on va faire un transformateur de voix, ma gueule. Ou je sais pas
There you
trop
go.
quoi.
I told you so. Now, in theory, I can lure Phil down here.
Alors attends, je te conseille de sauvegarder ici, frérot, parce que il va falloir assommer le gars. Et ça se pourrait qu'il soit pas commode, le gras, et que tu prennes une bastos ou une connerie dans le genre. Alors fais une petite sauvegarde, mon poulet.
Okay, I can try it now.
Il va falloir utiliser le fémur.
I didn't connect the wires up right, but that should... Huh. I can hear footsteps.
Ok, nickel. Alors là, c'est quand que je peux sélectionner. Putain, il arrive, pompe à la main.
What's all this? Turn that light off.
Il est où mon fémur de merde? Là. Nickel. Eh, c'est bien qu'ils aient mis des petites cutscenes comme ça. Ça manquait un peu, ça j'avoue, dans les 2 premiers opus. Ok, donc, alors attends. Ok, on va fouiller cette espèce de gros connard là.
I'd better take care of this, just in case.
Ok, on a trouvé un trousseau de clés. Plus son shotgun, donc on est bon. Et le trousseau de clés va servir à ouvrir, évidemment, ce putain de tiroir là. Pour voir qui c'est qui est dedans, nom de Dieu.
This key fits.
Alors c'est qui qu'il y a là-dedans?
No, it's Ralph.
Ah, Ralph!
Oh my god, what has Phil done to him? His face, his upper body, covered in cuts.
Oh putain, le pauvre.
His entire body. Dry blood everywhere. The disgusting bastard Phil. He's gonna pay for this.
Ok. Ok, alors attends, parce qu'il faut faire un remède pour que Ralph se réveille. Donc pour ce faire, tu prends ta petite fiole, tu le combines avec le livre de chimie.
Maybe I can find some info on the compound. Okay, what does it say? Deer antlers ground to make ammonium powder. Heat and blah 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 crystallizes to form what are known as smelling salts. That shouldn't be too difficult.
Ok. Montez ensuite à l'étage, allez au fond de la pièce pour récupérer la corne de cerf. Ah putain, ça me va parfaitement. La corne de cerf, tête de cerf. Voilà, c'est ça, c'est...
I have the most important ingredient for my smelling salts.
Attends. Oui. Ouais. Et on fouille l'armoire pour prendre
Phil
une
doesn't
fiole.
seem to have touched the display case. No wonder. The only things in here
Ah,
are
le mec, t'as vu
books
comment il
and
squatte avec des pizzas partout et tout. Le mec, il est à l'arrache, hein. Ah, vache.
a glass flask. They're mainly used in chemistry.
Ensuite, on redescend à la morgue, on se dirige vers le bureau. Ici, on va utiliser la lime sur les cornes pour faire de la poussière d'ammoniac. Ah putain, ça me parle à fond.
Sorry, Bambi. But it definitely won't hurt you anymore. I now have the ammonium powder.
Placer ensuite quoi? La fiole, ah oui, la fiole là-dessus. Non, attends. Si, voilà. Le bec bessin, tu vois, je ne savais même pas ce que c'est. Verser la poudre dans la fiolinette. Bouge pas, pas de yeux. Ensuite, on allume le gaz. Un petit coup de zippo des familles que Murray nous a gentiment offert. Où est-ce qu'il est? Il est là. Avec la photo du daron dessus quand même.
right into your lungs. I'll fill up the smelling salts bottle. At least now I can wake Ralph up.
Ah oui, d'accord. Donc là, on utilise la petite fiole directement sur Ralph. Voilà.
What? Where? Ah! This isn't Ralph's house! This isn't Ralph's house! Go away! Go away!
Ralph, it's
Leave
okay.
Ralph alone!
It's okay, Ralph!
Mr. Bobby! Where are you? Mr. Bobby!
Ralph, it's all right. Shh. Ralph, it's me, Darren. It's okay.
Donc là, pour qu'il se calme, cette espèce de grand barge, faut lui filer sa poupée de Monsieur Bobby.
Here, look. It's Mr. Bobby. You see? Everything's okay.
Voilà.
Bobby, 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 Bobby.
Espèce de grande folle, l'autre il est déjà en train de
Ralph ran
galoper
like
dans
the
tous les
devil
sens.
himself was after him. I won't see him back in a hurry. I don't think I can do anything more down here. Time to deal with Bill.
Ok. Attends, il faut... Attends. Je suis pas sûr d'avoir bien compris.
It says Ruga here.
Attends, mon loulou. Remontez à l'étage et fermez la porte à clé pour emprisonner Phil. Et fermer la porte à clé, c'est-à-dire que, attends, je descends. Je clique sur la porte alors. Porte. Non, rien à voir. Comment ça, Ah, mais attends. Si j'utilise le trousseau de fil sur la porte. Voilà. Ça là, là, c'est...
Shouldn't I lock the door from the other side?
Ah. C'est... Attends. Ah d'accord, faut le faire d'en haut. Putain, c'est pas des relous les mecs, hein. Ah la vache. Remontez à l'étage, fermez la porte pour emprisonner Phil, examinez ensuite son bureau et fouillez le tiroir pour trouver un pistolet. Enfin, le mec, on dirait qu'ils sont trop en bas alors qu'il est tout seul.
Locked. That was obvious. I need the BIOS password.
Attends. Ça c'est pas tout de suite, mon loulou. Ok, alors attends. Déjà, il y a une bouteille vide sur un chariot qu'il faut récup. Donc on va la prendre tout de suite. Voilà. Mais le truc, c'est que normalement...
Something tells me I'm drawers full of electronic junk.
Normalement, je dois trouver un flingue.
Something under here looks a bit strange. Cables going under the cupboard.
Ah, le mec, il t'a fait un câblage de folie chez lui. Ça n'a aucun sens. Le mec, niveau câble management, ça complique quoi, là. Alors attends, mais je ne comprends pas encore une fois de plus. Disquette.
A disc. What's on it, I wonder?
Ramasse la disquette, mon loulou. Remontez à l'étage et fermez la porte à clé pour emprisonner Phil. Examinez ensuite son bureau. Ah, mais avec les clés. Mais évidemment, mon petit poulet. Oh là là, ça c'est pas dit. Ils te le disent pas non plus, hein, qu'il faut réutiliser les clés sur le bureau. C'est ça aussi. Ils te disent direct, dans le bureau, prenez le flingue et le collier.
More weapons. A gun, a heap of ammo, and a knife. Cheap knives. The cheapest and nastiest for miles around. But a gun might come in handy.
On est bien d'accord.
Hell, what am I doing here? Am I out of my mind? I can't go around carrying the
Tu
gun.
m'étonnes que tu perds la boule,
I
ma
don't want to
poule.
leave it here either. I'll have to get rid of it somewhere. I'll pocket the ammo too.
Nickel.
But there's more stuff here. A necklace. Oh, it looks valuable. Stolen, more than likely. I'll take it as compensation for all the crap I've suffered here. Phil will just have to get over it.
Ok, mon loulou. Donc une fois qu'on a fait ça, faut
Phil
checker le
seems to
câble
be
au
a
sol.
real nerd. There are cables and electronic gadgets all over the place.
Attends.
Weird fixing for a cable. Looks like a giant horseshoe.
Ok.
A pile of junk. Old radios, wireless equipment, hard disks, and God knows what else. If ever I need anything like that, I'll know where to come. A pile of junk. Old radios, if ever I need anything.
Attends, parce qu'ils disent qu'il faut... ausculter un câble. Ausculter, putain. Checker
Cracked.
plutôt.
No wonder, with a face like Phil's.
Ok, une fois qu'on a vu ça, on va à l'ordinateur et le mot de... Enfin, le code, password, c'est morgue en fait. M-O-R-G-U-E. Ah oui, ben d'accord. C'est ça là, c'est...
Morgue.
Et il y a un compartiment secret qui est censé s'ouvrir après.
Let's see what we can do with the PC. That looks interesting. Unlock.exe. I'll run it. One for cellar door. No, don't think so. Two for storeroom. Storeroom. Yeah, I'll go for that. That came from the direction of the cupboard.
Ok. Attends, ça venait de quel meuble, frérot? De quel meuble il parlait?
A pile of junk, if ever I need it.
Ah, compartiment secret.
Something clicked. I'll have a look. Huh. It was a kind of remote-controlled locking device. This appears to be Phil's treasure vault.
Alors, qu'est-ce qu'elle va nous dire,
A
cette
list
petite
of
lettre?
sums of money. The library taught 200
À la
pounds.
bibliothécaire, 200 livres.
The foreign
L'étrangère, 500 livres.
500 pounds.
La Merloc, 100
The
livres.
Yank,
2500 livres, 300
100
livres.
pounds, 2500 pounds, 300 pounds.
Ça fait 2900 livres. Ça voudrait dire qu'il se serait partagé la somme en deux avec Murray. Je sais pas, et que Phil serait peut-être le deuxième investisseur pour avoir payé
I
la
think
caution.
Yank must refer to me.
Évidemment que c'est toi, ma
What's
petite
that all
bichouage.
about? Some kind of bounty? Is that why Phil locked me up? To get money? There's an M and a tick after each sum of money. But not next to the one for the
Bah, M, c'est
foreign.
Murray, mon loulou, visiblement. Enfin, tout pense à le croire.
Betamax video cassettes. Strange format. What does it say here? Ralph, summer 1990. Are they Ralph's vacation videos? Before he went crazy? Or... But why were they hidden away? And what's this? James, August to October 1979. And older and more recent dates. I can't figure it out. I'll just take the Ralph cassette with me. I want to know what's on it.
Ok, donc maintenant, on va utiliser la cassette sur son matos. On va visionner un petit film, apparemment, si j'ai bien compris, wesh.
There's a Betamax recorder plugged in here. So let's see what's on the video cassette. What's that? Ralph sitting there, tied to a chair. That's here in the cellar. What are they? Oh, it's a torture video. I don't need to see anymore. I really don't want to know what's on the other videos.
Alors attends, parce qu'il va falloir saboter l'interphone, mais l'interphone du haut. Ouais, je pense que c'est l'interphone ici alors. Porte. C'est celui-là qu'il faut bidouiller.
I'd better put it out of commission.
Voilà.
Phil could call for help with it.
Oh, excusez-moi les gars. Je vais monter le chauffage dans cette putain de chambre parce qu'il pèle un peu en fait. Je suis là en t-shirt. Mais tu joues à quoi en fait? Alors attends, bouge pas ma petite gueule. Je finis de rouler, tu connais, c'est très what the fuck. On travaille sans filet de sécu, mon papa. Ah, ça fait plaisir, vache. Alors attends, parce que... c'est un foutu bordel. Alors... Alors, laisse-moi lire en même temps. En tout cas, j'espère que cette soluce te sert et te plaît pour le moment, frérot, parce que je t'avoue que je suis à fond dedans. Je suis à fond dedans. C'est quand même une histoire à dormir debout quand moi je me... Bon, toi, si t'es en train de regarder juste BM3, moi je me suis fait le 1 et le 2 avant, tu connais, je vais faire le 4 aussi. Et genre, comment t'expliquer que l'intrigue et tout ce qu'il y a en fait, c'est vraiment un truc de ouf. Ils auraient même pu adapter ce bordel en film. Hein. Mais bien fait, tu vois. Parce qu'il y a moyen de te faire un vrai film de ouf, quoi. C'est digne. Pour moi, le scénario est aisément à la hauteur. Même les personnages et tout, comment c'est foutu, c'est aisément à la hauteur d'un très très bon film, un très bon thriller, quoi. Un thriller, wesh. Comment faut-il? La vache. Bon, alors. Ah oui, donc maintenant qu'on a bidouillé cette pute, on utilise les clés dans la benne à ordures. Ok, donc on va jeter les armes dans la benne et on va récupérer une lettre en carton, un tube en carton, pardon, et la lettre M en fente. C'est bizarrement écrit. Hein. Et ensuite direction l'hôtel de Murray, donc l'hôtel Palace.
Just a heap of ash. No corpse. Well, not in its usual form anyways. And there's something else there.
Le tube en carton.
A small cardboard tube that Phil must have thrown away recently. It actually looks quite useful.
Le mec c'est quand même MacGyver, hein. Il trouve des trucs, il te dit putain ça peut me servir. Ah le M. Ah le M en fonte. Le mec il s'est trompé dans l'écriture, c'est de la fonte. Le M en fonte, il voulait écrire. Quitter cet endroit, aller vers chez Murray. Allez hop, c'est parti mon lapin. On va pas rester une minute de plus dans ce trou à rats, c'est moi qui te le dis. Oh putain, mais c'est fini, oui. Où est ma carte? Non, mais c'est pas vrai, ça. Crayon. Carte. Ah. Ah. Je ne vois plus rien qui peut me... D'accord, la bagnole peut-être? Bah oui, tu m'étonnes. En même temps, elle était pas en panne, ma biche, donc c'est ça aussi. Ah.
I'm suspected of murder and arson, and I'm only out on bail. I'm not gonna wander around with a gun.
Ah bah oui, d'accord.
Hide it somewhere.
Je croyais qu'il le faisait automatiquement, autant pour moi. Alors l'arme dans la poubelle. Je croyais, vu qu'il a ramassé automatiquement le tube en carton ainsi que le M en fonte, j'ai pensé que instinctivement il déposait directement le pétard, le pétarium dans la benne, quoi. Dans le beignet, wesh. Voilà, maintenant on peut aller chez Murray. Voilà. Il referme et tout, il fait ça... Ok, il fait ça propre, là, bras, quoi.
That's that job done. Now, I'll have to ask Murray a few questions.
Ouais, mais en fait, Murray, genre, il est vraiment extrêmement beaucoup trop chaud, le gars, quoi. Non mais, attends, parce que, tu sais, j'ai ma cam qui cache, frérot. Et du coup, mais... Bon, attends.
My hotel key.
Clé de la chambre, on est d'accord, hop. Ah, mais c'est relou, putain. Ah, voilà. Non, putain. Ah, nom de Dieu. Voilà, c'est là. Allez, hop. Ça galope, ça galope.
Ah, Mr. Michaels, have you had a pleasant day?
Regarde la photo qu'on lui a faite, ce qu'il en a fait, Skissman.
Why aren't you calling me Mr. Fire Fiend? I know you like calling me that. I also know you having me watched. That you set a perverted gun nut onto me who has a whole load of corpses in his cellar.
I don't know what you're talking about, Mr. Michaels. Are you not feeling well? You seem a little tense.
Mais tu
You
m'étonnes,
will be
mec.
too, very soon. Unfortunately, I found a letter that proves everything, written in your handwriting, to a certain Bill. He'll be sitting pretty in the slammer very soon if I take this to the police.
Very well, Mr. Michaels. I too can do something. As you will have already ascertained from this letter, I am in possession of some photos that are extremely damaging for you, for which I have paid a large sum of money. Do you want to know what they show?
What could they show? I'm totally innocent.
You, Mr. Michaels, are on them. You can be seen running from the burning castle. Had you not put on record that you were nowhere near the castle on the day of the fire? What would the judge have to say to that? I almost fear that would be your death sentence. And just imagine, I could even profit from it. Brave hotelier convicts arsonist. I've got you where I want you, Mr. Michaels.
You won't get away with it. I'll press charges against you for blackmail.
Of course you will. A pathetic lunatic from America comes to England, kills half a dozen people, and then accuses a respectable hotelier of blackmail? Wake up! You're up to your neck in it. Do what I tell you, and you'll stay alive at least.
We'll see who's gonna stay alive, you cretin!
God, oh, that burns.
Ah, le gros bâtard. Bon. Ok.
I wanted to kill him. I really wanted to kill him.
Bah, tu m'étonnes, gros. Il y a Mordred qui est là, qui t'aide comme chacha.
And I had no scruples whatsoever. There was something liberating about it. Oh, what's wrong with me? This
C'est ton
can't be
ADN
me.
qui cloche, frérot.
First these visions, and now it's becoming real. It isn't good, Adrian. It really isn't good. The medication, I should take it more regularly.
Et hop, le mec, il va s'enquiller un nouveau système de pilulier au calme, quoi.
Okay, calm down. Now isn't the time to lose your nerve. Murray antagonized me, and yeah, that could easily flip me out. It's perfectly normal. Nothing unusual. It can happen to anyone. And it happens in the best of families. Jeez, no. This happens a heck of a lot in my family. It's the goddamn curse or whatever. These damn pills don't help either. Or do they? Ugh. I just don't know what to do anymore. Maybe Victoria could help me. She knows all about our family and this curse. But she doesn't believe me. But can you blame her? No. I'm starting to have doubts about me.
Bon, mais relève-toi, poteau, parce que à un moment donné, on a vraiment d'autres chats à fouetter, en fait.
Okay, slowly now. What should I do? If the guy goes to the police now, I've had it. These photos, I must find and destroy the photos. Then he won't have anything more on me. One problem less.
Ok, donc direction le bureau de Murray.
I bet he's got the photos somewhere in his office.
Il va y avoir une armoire métallique, il va falloir l'examiner. Ok, ici.
A large steel locker. If Murray has something he wants to keep safe, it's sure to be in here. No chance. This thing's locked and made of solid steel. It's also screwed into the floor, and I don't know the combination. No chance. This thing's locked and made of solid steel.
Très très bien. Hop. Faut aller ensuite direction de bureau.
I can't believe that Murray keeps the key for the locker here, but I'll check all the same. What have we got here?
C'est quoi ça? Prospectus de l'hôtel ou comment
This
ça
is
se
a
passe?
user manual for the steel
Ah,
locker.
MDR.
Interesting. If you have forgotten your combination, the serial number is stamped on the rear panel. Write it down and telephone the following number: 01473/serial number plus the last 2 digits of your year of birth. An automated information desk will then tell you your combination.
Alors attends. Ok, donc on a ça, on va consulter le diplôme de Murray pour connaître sa date de naissance du coup.
Now I just need Murray's date of birth and the serial number.
Voilà.
Murray's date of birth will probably be on here. There it is. 1942.
Tu m'étonnes, la
Quite
vache.
an old timer. The creep.
Ensuite, faut utiliser la règle pour mesurer le coin jusqu'à l'armoire, l'espacement qu'il y a, c'est ça? Putain, mais ça aussi, faut le savoir, ma gueule, putain.
It's about 3.5 meters from the corner to the middle of the wall. Good that I've got that cleared up.
Eh ouais, c'est ça le truc. Allez vers le couloir des chambres et regardez le plan de l'hôtel qui se trouve à droite. Alors attends. Le couloir des chambres, c'est là. Putain, et ça tue.
I bet that thing infringes several personal rights. That doesn't seem to bother Murray at all. I bet that thing...
Franchement, ça tue. Hop, plan de l'hôtel. Voilà.
What a stroke of luck. My hotel room is on the other side of the wall, just where Murray's steel cabinet is.
Alors attends. Ensuite, on récupère une paire de pinces dans la boîte à outils, les gars.
Wasn't there yesterday. Is Murray doing the renovation himself? Whatever. I'll just help myself. Not too well organized.
Ok, paire de pinces.
Pliers. They could come in handy later. Otherwise, just screws, nails, and fuses.
Bon, on s'en bat les couilles du reste. Par contre, notre chambre, c'est laquelle? Putain. Numéro 2, ok. Alors là, faut mesurer la distance du mur jusqu'à la porte, je crois. Hein. Oh, mais mec, mais putain, mais il faut y penser. Je veux dire, c'est ardu. Hein. C'est super ardu, on va pas se mentir que... Ok, de là, on utilise le scalpel pour découper le papier peint.
If I've got it right in my mind, the steel locker must be exactly behind this part of the wall. I'll remove the wallpaper. A brick wall. Looks very old and the mortar's crumbling. Right here, on the other side of the wall, is the steel locker. Right here, on the other side...
Ok, alors... Ok, on va utiliser la lettre M en fonte pour gratter le ciment. C'est pareil, gros, c'est faut y penser, quoi. La vache.
That should do it.
D'accord. Ok.
That's the back wall of the steel locker. And here's the serial number.
Voilà.
8528-173. That's the back wall, and here's the serial.
Attends.
That's the back, and here's the serial number.
Ok. On retourne dans le bureau de Murray, mais est-ce qu'il l'a noté? Ce qu'il vient de dire ou pas? Attends, je sais plus comment on fait pour repartir, sa mère. Vers la réception, ok, c'est parti. Ok, donc on utilise le mode d'emploi avec le téléphone. Voilà. Pour appeler le service... le SAV, le service client, je crois. Non, c'est le service client. Ouais, c'est bien ça. Le service technique, pardon.
The combination is 4 right, 8 left, 15 right, 16 left, 23 right, 42 left.
It's a pleasure doing business with you.
Ok, allez, vas-y, ouvre-moi ça.
How about that?
Tu m'étonnes, le mec, il doit être super heureux. Le gars, c'est une tête, en fait.
Various photos of different people. Denise and Spooner doing... Oh, here's one of Matt taking a leak on the police station. Is that why he was in the slammer? I'll get rid of all this crap the next chance I get. There's something else in the envelope. Bingo! Reliable photographic evidence. And it doesn't prove my guilt, but Angelina's. Caught in the act of arson. I gotta show this to Victoria right away. It'll convince her of my innocence. I just need to avoid running into Sister Antolini. She'd be sure
Ouais,
to
bah
see
oui.
me packing.
Ouais.
And Murray was just bluffing. There aren't any compromising photos of me.
Murray, c'est vraiment un petit fils de pute, quoi. Alors... on va faire une petite sauvegarde. Parce que après il va falloir distraire le jardinier, enfin les mecs qui fait les travaux dans le château, plus la, comment dire, l'aide-soignante. Où est ma carte encore, putain, c'est reparti. Ah, c'est vraiment très chiant. J'avoue que c'est très pète couille. Ah putain, je me trompe. Voilà, on retourne au château. Attends, le château de Black Mirror, voilà. Chut.
There she is again. The white lady from the shack. What? Oh, she's coming closer. Whoa, she's floating like a ghost. What if she is one? Keep calm, Darren. At least it would be better than one of those hellhounds. A friendly ghost is actually fine, particularly when it's so beautiful. Or so sad. Should I follow her? Into the realm of the dead, or what? Oh, whatever. I've still got a whole packet of Halo Paradox with me. If the whole thing gets a bit too crazy for me, I'll take one.
Ok, donc là on va la suivre, et ensuite de là on va rentrer par la porte de la cuisine du château.
Where's she gone now? Strange, I hardly let her out of my sight.
Mais le gars se pose ce type de questions-là, poto, tu viens de voir un putain de spectre. Calme-toi, en fait.
The gate is open for me? I hope the ghost is some kind of angel. This isn't the gate to hell.
Ok, donc c'est parti. Est-ce qu'il y a du courrier? Ah, elle est vide. Je suis tellement RP, mon loulou. Alors, voilà, jardin du château. La cuisine, l'entrée, elle est ici. Ok. Alors attends, ce que je vais faire, c'est que je vais plutôt sauvegarder là. Ça nous évitera de refaire le chemin et de voir la cutscene avec Z-Spectre. Ah, tu connais! Donc je me fais une sauvegarde là pour éviter de me retaper toute cette puterie de merde. Qui est totalement chronophage pour rien, pas du tout. Voilà. Alors, vous allez ensuite croiser le fantôme de la dame machin, aller vers ce dernier, entrer par la porte de la cuisine. Vous devez faire diversion pour pouvoir entrer sans que les ouvriers vous aperçoivent. Ah oui, ok. Donc, on passe par la porte. Alors attends, parce que c'est là que ça se gâte un peu. Alors, il y a une chandelle à droite. Elle est là.
There's a candle. If I don't have a flashlight, I should at
Voilà.
least take this with me.
On utilise la pince sur les cartouches pour en extraire la poudre.
I can use the pliers to get the slug out of the cartridge. That way I'll make the thing harmless and get a charge of gunpowder at the same time.
Non mais attends frérot, tu vas voir le bordel que c'est. La poudre à canon, tu la places dans le tube en carton qu'on a récupéré tout à l'heure dans la benne à ordures.
Just a shame that it always trickles out of the
Évidemment.
ends.
Allumer ensuite la chandelle avec le briquet. Ok, où est le briquet? Attends, il est par là. Oh là là, fatigant quoi. Mais c'est fini, oui. Mais putain, mais mec, voilà. Le briquet. Bon, l'inventaire, c'est un peu dans les quadras. Voilà.
Click. Let there be light.
Utiliser la cire pour sceller le tube en carton. Voilà. Mais putain, mais laisse tomber quoi, le truc. Ça a s'arraché les cheveux, mon pote. Et on place une cigarette au tube au carton qui va faire office de mèche tout simplement quoi.
If you light the cigarette, it'll burn down and make the gunpowder explode. So now I've built my own firework.
Bon, ok, alors maintenant on sort. On va placer notre fameux pétard artisanal dans la lampe à droite. Putain, reviens ce putain d'inventaire de merde. Voilà. Voilà.
They won't hear the bang from back here. Anyway, it's much too damp.
Ah, attends. Donc c'est à l'intérieur faut le mettre. Finalement, non? Je ne sais pas, parce que c'est bizarre, hein. Ils disent... prenez alors la chandelle qui se trouve... attends, ça on l'a déjà fait. Sortez de la cuisine et placez le pétard artisanal dans la lampe qui se trouve à droite de l'entrée. Attends, je vais sauvegarder avant au cas où si je fais de la merde. Parce que je t'avoue que c'est pas du tout clair encore ça.
Shh, just don't step on a creaky floorboard.
Ah.
Damn, it'd be impossible to sneak past them unnoticed. I have to distract them somehow.
Ah, les mecs ils sont en train de casser la croûte. Eh, t'as vu, ils étaient en train de teaser. Ils teasaient de la bouteille de vinasse normale. Alors attends. Ah, c'est dans le pot, ok.
It's too risky just to
Ah.
lure the workers into the kitchen. I have to get them out of the castle.
Ah, c'est là la lampe cassée peut-être que j'ai pas vu, non? Non. Mais attends, mais c'est louche. Sortez de la cuisine. Putain. Sortez de la cuisine et placez le pétard artisanal dans la lampe qui se trouve à l'entrée. Putain, mais qu'est-ce que c'est que ce délire en fait? Ah, putain. Non mais, attends. Qu'est-ce que c'est que ce délire? Ah, je peux faire comme ça aussi. Ah ouais. Ok, alors. Déjà, eux, ils parlent de la lampe à droite. Tu n'as aucune lampe de visible, en fait. Mais qu'est-ce que c'est que ce délire?
Just don't step on a creaky floorboard. Oh look, a wheelbarrow. An empty pot. I'm guessing the guys here have heated up their lunch in it. I have no idea what I could do with a pot at the moment. An empty pot. I'm guessing the guy. I have no idea. It's too risky just to lure the workers into the kitchen. I have to get them out of the castle. It's too risky just to lure the workers into the kitchen. The ladder is too short to reach the first floor. I should look for another way.
Ok, d'accord. En fait, c'est parce que c'est expliqué avec le cul. Donc en gros, il s'agit de la lampe de droite qui figure, tu vois, devant le hall d'entrée. Ici, en fait, donc... Ok. Et petite astuce, l'inventaire fonctionne à la souris, à la roulette de la souris, dans cet épisode-là. Dans cet épisode, dans le 3, je suis pas sûr que dans le 2 ni dans le 1, c'était déjà le cas. Hein.
Okay, I've got about 2 minutes until this explodes.
Ok, donc là on attend que ça pète. Ça a pété! Putain, faut attendre que ça pète, c'est aussi long.
A pane of glass is missing, but it still works. A pane of glass is missing.
Ah, faut revenir à la cuisine, il faut attendre l'explosion, ok. Voilà.
So, it's time. After all, I'll be in the front row.
Allez, c'est parti. Et ensuite on monte, juste après l'explosion, on monte vers la chambre de Victoria.
What was that? Sounded like a gunshot.
Ah, les mecs sont défoncés à la vinasse en plus.
Might have been a firework. I saw one of them spotted kids messing around on the wall again recently.
Have you seen what they've done to our scaffolding?
No. I've been on the facade since last week.
They've covered it in paint. Go and have a look. It's like a hippie ladder.
Little sods. Why are they hanging around here not in school? What's that about?
Steve, I've got an idea.
What kind of idea, Greg?
Why don't we stick their fireworks up their spotty bums and fly under the moon?
Yeah, why not?
Oh putain, mais c'est deux gros cakes, eux, hein.
Blast. I hope they don't actually catch up with those poor kids. Could turn ugly.
Ah bah il monte tout seul, donc c'est le top. Je pensais qu'il fallait le faire nous-mêmes. Alors la chambre de Victoria doit se trouver ici. Putain, c'est chelou parce que c'est le bureau de Robert ici. Là-bas c'était notre chambre et celle de Bates. Putain, c'est lourd. C'est très très lourd. Revenez à la cuisine, attendez l'explosion. Ok, maintenant on va parler à la vioque.
What's all that noise? Greg, Steve, was that you? Hey, Greg, Steve, what the heck is going on here?
She's disappearing into the hall. Now full speed to Victoria. Victoria? Please wake up, Victoria.
What? Who? Adrian? What are you doing here? I told you, I don't want to see you again.
I'm sorry, but I gotta talk to you. I can prove I'm innocent. There's that order that followed me.
Miss Valley's order? A bunch of bunglers. They wanted to prevent something like what happened 12 years ago from happening again. But they've got no idea what they're fighting against. Most of them see it as an amusing diversion from their lives. Acting mysteriously and having secret meetings in silly frocks. Miss Valley was the only one who really knew what it was about. The original order has existed for hundreds of years. It keeps the secrets hidden. However, we supported Miss Valley financially. It was, after all, in our interest that you, Adrian, did not return to Black Mirror.
I see. You can see Angelina here on this photo, Victoria, killing Miss Valley. Here, look at it.
Angelina? But why? I don't understand.
Angelina also gave the order to set the castle on fire. And she killed Sally, Catherine, and Lewis, all just because of Mordred's curse. She needed my blood, because only male Gordons are capable of activating Mordred's power. You knew about that, Victoria. Please don't tell me you didn't know.
But she was my little Angelina. How could she do something like that?
I was hoping you could tell me that. I saw something strange there, and I don't know who else I could ask about it. This white lady, exactly the one in this painting. Or very similar, I don't know. Either way, I saw her in the woods. She was running around like a ghost. But it wasn't a ghost, was it?
A white lady in the woods? Are you sure?
So it really was a ghost. Oh my god, I really am going crazy.
No. Calm down, Adrian. Everything's fine. Perhaps better than I dared to hope. Tell me more about the lady. What did she look like? What did she have on?
I didn't see her all that well. She had long white hair, she had a long dress on with a belt, some kind of coat of arms on it.
The woman you saw is Maria Gordon, Mordred's wife. She can find no peace, not for centuries. She wanders the woods of Black Mirror because she's searching for her child. Her child and Mordred's. I've seen her too.
You've seen her too? Then she really does exist.
We're in Black Mirror Castle, Adrian. Which reality are you talking about?
What?
Adrian, we've no time to lose. You're the last Gordon of the Marcus lineage. The castle should belong to you. Give me some paper and a pen. There, in the drawer. I must confirm your true identity. Otherwise, no one will know that you're the lawful heir. Hurry. I can feel my strength waning, Adrian. My life's coming to an end.
No, Victoria, please. I need you. I won't know what to do without you.
Without me, you might not have been in this position. We were very thorough when it came to you. He even had you a death certificate drawn up.
Let me guess. Dr. Herman did that.
We made a mistake. Forgive me, Adrian.
It's all right. You only wanted to protect me. But it might have been better if I'd known what it was about. Then I might not have walked into Angelina's trap. What kind of curse is it?
Before Mordred died, he put a curse on Marcus's male descendants. They were to complete his work. One day a Gordon devoted to evil would be born, who would bring Mordred back to the realm of the living.
And Angelina wanted to have his power. But why, if only the male Gordons were cursed?
Because you're twins. The curse must have somehow got mixed up.
How's that?
I'm sorry. I can't tell you any more, Adrian. It is just an assumption.
What happened to the child?
All right. What I'm about to tell you has never left these walls. And it would be good if it stayed that way. It's perhaps the oldest of our family stories, and also the most dreadful. You want to know what happened to the child? That's what Maria asks herself to this day. All we know is that Mordred took it away because he thought it wasn't his biological child. He thought Maria cheated on him with his brother, Marcus, and wanted to make her pay for that. What he did to the child remains a mystery until today. It was never seen again.
So Mordred's wife was unfaithful, and because of that he cursed everyone?
No, Maria wasn't unfaithful to Mordred. It was his hate that made him think something like that. Hate and jealousy towards his brother, even though the two of them fought many battles together, side by side. But that was before they came to Black Mirror. Something here changed Mordred, contaminated his heart. He mistrusted everyone. His soldiers, his wife, his brother, became more and more withdrawn, became arrogant. Finally, he looked at his own child and didn't recognize it. Thought he could see similarities with his brother in his face. He wanted to kill it, but no one knows if he did. One thing's for sure. He snatched it from Maria and took it into the catacombs under the castle. In her desperation, Maria called for Marcus, begged him for help. For Mordred, this was further evidence to support his suspicion. Marcus came, challenged Mordred to a duel, and killed him. But he didn't find the child, no matter how he searched. It was as though he'd disappeared.
What can you tell me about the ritual chamber?
I've never been there myself. But apparently Mordred's power is strongest there. That place is not of this world. It's in the Shade World.
I think me and Angelina, we heard Mordred when we were there.
What exactly happened in the ritual chamber?
Well, I completed all of the tasks, spilt my blood on the relief.
And did you speak the words?
I think so.
Oh God, Adrian, then the ritual's complete. You've laid open the way for Mordred.
What do you mean? Am I cursed now?
Worse, Adrian. Worse. Mordred's spirit is now in you. Adrian, in you. Oh my God, Adrian, what have you done?
Mordred is inside me? Oh, hell, that's exactly what I feared.
Stay calm. Let's stay calm and think. How do you feel? Is anything different?
Yes, there are visions. They feel quite real. They're sick, violent, but maybe they aren't anymore. I wanted to go for Murray's throat earlier. That definitely wasn't a vision.
When did you see the White Lady last?
Just now, in front of the castle.
Then you haven't yet done evil. Your heart is still pure. You're strong, Adrian. You've managed to resist, and you must continue to do so. Resist Mordred for as long as you can. He will get stronger and stronger, and you will get weaker. He wants to control you. At some point, he will take control of you.
How can I prevent Mordred from controlling me?
There are only two ways to banish him. Mordred's vessel must be destroyed. You know what I mean by that.
I guess you mean the Samuel variety? A little jump from the tower, directly onto a pointy iron fence. Sounds tempting.
It's certainly the easier option.
Really? What would the difficult one be then?
You have to go back to where everything began.
To the ritual chamber? But it's buried.
Where everything began.
But do you mean where Mordred uttered the curse?
It's all written in the book.
In which book?
I'm so tired, Adrian. I can't go on.
No, please don't close your eyes now, Victoria. Stay awake, please. Just tell me what book you're talking about. A chronicle or the Bible?
The book Please read it. In the room.
Which room?
Under the ground. The 6 menhirs will point you to the entrance.
Which menhirs?
The path begins there. The path. You have to follow to the end. To the very end.
Do you mean the big stones around the castle?
Start there. Search at the menhirs. Adrian, promise me.
Yes, I'll do it.
Promise me.
Yes, I promise. Victoria, please wait. There's so much you have to tell me. Victoria. What are you doing here? How did you get She's dying. Do something. Quick!
Leave now.
Fin du chapitre 2, début du chapitre 3, mes petits loups. Et je vous avoue que c'est très lourd. On apprend énormément de choses dans cet épisode-là. Très lourd. Putain, la vache, quoi.
Lady Victoria Gordon has passed away. She leaves behind an empty place in our hearts. Let us pause a moment and bid her farewell in silent prayer. Dear mourners, as we part, I would like to leave you with a few words to reflect upon. Words which have guided Lady Victoria throughout her life in both good and troubled times. So faith, hope, and love abide, these 3, said Paul in his letter to the Corinthians. But the greatest of these is love. Now, as we are saying goodbye to Lady Victoria Gordon, let us do so with these words in mind. Amen. Adrian, my sincere condolences.
Thanks.
Your great-grandmother was a quite extraordinary woman.
Yes, she was.
Upright and of good heart.
Yeah. It's a pity I only got to know her so late.
Better late than never. You are Lady Victoria's only kin, and therefore her sole heir. You can now move into the castle and take some time to reflect, to find some peace, Adrian. And say farewell not only to your great-grandmother, but to your old life, too. If you need any help, you know where to find me.
Thank you, Father Frederick.
My condolences, Adrian.
Thanks, Doc.
How are you?
Well, this is the funeral of the last member of my family. That's it. From now on, I'm alone on God's earth. Utterly alone. I suddenly find Mordred's presence in my head a little comforting. He is part of the family, after all.
We could have our session now, if you like.
No, I'd just like to have some space right now. Can we move it to this afternoon?
How about 3 o'clock at my practice?
Okay.
See you then, Adrian.
Adrian Gordon, the last, but not the least. Or maybe he is.
What a great time to say that. But I wouldn't expect anything else from you.
That's right. You even carried your great-grandmother to her grave, who you'd known hardly 3 or 4 weeks. Sorry for your sad loss. That I'm sure you'll get over very quickly. And congratulations on hitting the jackpot.
What jackpot? Do you mean the burned down castle that I'm duty bound to rebuild according to the will? Or do you mean my being the last in line of a family of sickos and murderers?
You call it that, but anyone else would call inheriting a magnificent estate and rising up into the nobility an incredible, real stroke of luck. But you were always good at playing the victim.
That's what you think. Any other cop would overcome his prejudices and just look at the facts.
Talking of cops, as you're now a British citizen, I'm afraid I can no longer get you deported. Let me make myself clear. The slightest hint of suspicion, and I'll have you back inside. And that's a promise.
Why do you want to keep me so close to you? Haven't you got any other friends? Why don't you go see Denise more often? That'll take the heat off a bit.
You'll soon stop talking so tough.
Have it your way. And now if you'll excuse me, Inspector, I have to go count my guest bathrooms.